Hey guys, it's Frank from Gadget Hacks, and today we're going to take a look at adding full F2FS, or Flash-Friendly File System, compatibility to any 4.4 based Android ROM. Let's take a look. The first thing we have to do is download a batch file, and we'll have a link to this, of course, in the description and also in the full tutorial over at Gadget Hacks, but I want to download this F2FS converter batch file from XDA developers. Now, this used to be a universal batch file for all the compatible devices, but recently it was switched into separate batch files for each device, so make sure we go to the correct one for our device and download the newest batch file, which we've done here, F2FS ROM converter, and we're going to extract this zip file. Now, it's important to remember that this batch file the path to it must not have a space anywhere in it. So if our username had a space, we wouldn't want to keep it in our user folder because there'd likely be a space in the path. So here we just have it one folder outside of the root of our C drive, so we shouldn't have an issue. And when we open it up, we'll see that it's extracted several folders and 2 batch files. So we'll open this F2FS converter batch file. And then, like I mentioned, it's going to have us select our device, but the only device here is the Nexus 4 because it's no longer that universal batch file. So we'll select one. And then it's going to give us the option to unpack our ROM or repack our ROM to make it full F2FS. So we're going to start by unpacking our ROM. So we'll hit 1. Now it's asking us to place the ROM that we want to convert into the extract/input directory. So if we go back here, we see part of the files that were extracted when we extracted that zip was this extract folder and then an input folder inside of that. So we're going to pull our this is the ROM that I've selected. It's the newest Purity ROM for the Nexus 4. So we'll just copy that right over into this folder. And we'll return to the batch file and press a key to continue. Now it's going to begin the process of extracting this zip file, which will take a few seconds. Alright, now that we're done extracting that zip file, we're given this option right here, which has to do with which boot image file we're going to sort of replace with this ROM. And that is all dependent on what our ROM is based on. So is this an AOSP ROM? Is this a Cyanogen mod-based ROM? Or is it another, more of a custom ROM? So in this particular case, Purity is an AOSP-based ROM, so we're going to select option 11 here. But of course, this is dependent on your ROM, so make sure to pick the right boot image here. If you have to supply your own boot image, then choosing option 14 will allow you to do that. But many ROMs are either AOSP or CM based, so select the correct option here and hit enter. And it's going to copy that boot image into our extracted ROM. We'll continue. And now we go back to that initial screen about unpacking or repacking. So now that we've unpacked and put in the correct boot image, we can select option 2 to repack. And as we see there, the boot image is copied successfully. We'll press a key to continue. Updater script is copied successfully. Press the key to continue again. And now it's going to open this, this black window that is actually going to repack or re-zip the ROM. This process can take about 10 to 15 minutes. And make sure during this process not to close either the blue or the black window, or it will interrupt the process. So we'll allow that to do its job. Okay, once that's completed, we can press a key to continue. And we'll get this congratulations message that our ROM has been converted to F2FS. And it mentions there that the system, data, and cache partitions are now configured to use this Flash-friendly file system, which has been really seen to provide a nice speed increase overall. So now that this is done, we'll hit another key to continue, and we can go back, and right here we'll see our repacked ROM and our all-new F2FS ROM. So this is the ROM that we're going to be using. That's now called F2FS ROM, but we can flash it just like any other zip archive that we would normally flash. However, it's important to note that this is not all that's required to get F2FS on your phone. There are other steps to this process, including installing an F2FS compatible recovery, and also partitioning the system. So be sure to check out our full tutorial over at Gadget Hacks. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more information. Thanks.